Tonight. Come on.
We bring our praise, we bring our best. The tithe, the harvest, every test. The windows of heaven open wide. The glory fall, the fire won't hide.
Come on.
Good Monday morning. Welcome back to God Family Country. I'm your host, Tim Beard.
I'm Ken Morse.
How are you?
I'm good.
How was your weekend?
Not bad. Hung out with the foster kids, so pretty good.
A little wet?
Yeah, here. Down there weren't so bad. It was beautiful.
Where's that?
Manchester, so not so far away.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like 90 degrees, sunny, beautiful.
It was warm this weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was just like 70 when I left my house, and when I got there, it was 90.
Wow.
Yeah, big difference. I was like, whoa.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I raced Saturday night, and it was nice, but there was like the threat of rain all day. It was like raining when we loaded the car, and I hate those days, too, because, you know, you get there, you go all through the effort of getting there. It obviously costs money to drive there.
Yeah.
And then you get in the pits and all that stuff. And so I was like, well, you know, there's a window up there, whatever. So we, so it was warm, but, you know, so we get up there, and it was good up until, well, so my division, there's not a ton of cars, so they ended up making it features only.
Yeah.
And the same with the 500s and 600s. There was a couple divisions just to try to get the show in. We got like 10 laps of the feature in, and it started to rain. Of course, I was already in the infield because the car was a rough night. So the late model was, like, I couldn't even drive it in the heat rate in the practice because the back end just wanted to pass me. It was so bad.
Right.
So I called my buddy, and he's like, try this. So, but I only can do half of what he said because,
You only got so much time.
yeah, and if something else messed up, it wouldn't turn and all this stuff. So we did something else too. And so I went out and the feature, and it was better for like 3 laps. I was like, man, I'm actually faster than second place guy. Like, if I get by him, I'm quicker.
Right.
And I don't know what happened after that. It went right back to where it did. So I hit those tractor tires. So like first turn under speed, you know, car go up in the air, and I'm like, oh, I bet I broke a bunch of crap. Go in the pits, I'm like, hey, it didn't look too bad. On the feature, I did that again. Plus, took out Butch's barrel that's in the middle. You know, that little blue barrel.
Yeah, the one someone got caught on. Yeah.
I didn't get caught. I thought I missed it, but apparently they're like, oh, no, you hit it. I'm like, oh. So I just sat in the infield because I'm like, I don't want to destroy this car. Like,
Right.
we just need to keep. It was a piece of crap car when I bought it.
So you're getting there.
Yeah, I just got to keep putting money in. Just got to keep putting money into it. But, it's, you know, of course, I'm like, well, I really want to get another car, like a much nicer car, because this one, like, how much money do you want to put in it? But
Right.
that's kind of a different story. But I did, apparently, when I went over one of those tires, or one of those times I went over the same tire, it didn't stall it either, though. It was interesting. It kept running the whole time.
Nice.
I just kept on the throttle and just looped it back around and went out back on the track. And but I bent steering arm, or the rod. I bent that.
Oh yeah, tie rods.
Bent another one. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. I gotta say, huge shout out to Corey, Jason, and Josh, who was our construction crew. I mean, we put Corey in sewer and drain now, but these guys are just amazing. Like, these are all three of those guys were guys that you brought in. You know, you didn't know Jason, but those are all guys since you come. And I hung out with my family for a little bit while they were working on my car.
Wow.
They're just like, yeah, you're good. So I'm extremely appreciative of them. I've never had anyone that's helped me like that before. Like, you know, like my wife's always helped me.
Right.
But it's different, you know, like she knows what she knows. And
right, exactly.
You know, the kids, you know, last time I really raced and they helped, like they're younger too. So I just greatly appreciate all the help. And the 600, man, I don't know. I went out for practice. So I'm like, well, there's a big enough gap. I'll just take it out for practice. I get out, and as soon as I get in turn one, I was like, it's weird. The chain sounds like it's slapping, which it shouldn't be. Like, this happened to me down to Loudon, but that was because I screwed up. I was in a hurry and I was working by myself. I forgot to tighten the motor up.
Right.
So it slid back, loosened the chain up. Well, I get in the pit. It's tight, and I don't know. I don't know if it's something with, like the tranny. I don't know if it's a clutch. I'm still not sure. But the car wouldn't fit in the trailer. First of all, that late model is tight in that trailer, and I'm talking really tight.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just bought this trailer last year too, and I'm like, it's a beautiful trailer, but I'm like, this isn't big enough anymore. So I was like, what are we gonna do? Like, and of course I don't really want to bring it in the rain, but then I was like, well, if the late model just blows up or something on the first lap,
right,
and I don't get the race, so I'll bring the mini sprint. No, instead the mini sprint freaking breaks on the first, not even lap. But anyways, we put it on the Ford with the flatbed.
I saw the pictures. I was
just all picked it up there, strapped it on, and
wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that very often, but it worked.
You guys picked it up.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
We all just picked it up, put it up on there, and have a pretty sweet picture of it.
Yes.
Donnie Schatz for a long time had one of his trucks go around with the old ramp truck with one of his sprint cars on it.
Yeah.
It's such a cool thing, you know. Yeah, so we got it there. Of course, the opposite of the cars had the issue that I thought it would, but so right now I've decided that the motor wasn't running that great either. I don't know. It's got a lot of races on it. So my buddy has a motor, so I sent these guys a picture. I'm like, so hear me out, and it's literally, I have the whole front of the car torn apart and half the motor's like torn out. Of course, I'm relying on these guys to help me put it back, get the new motor in,
right?
Plus change a lot of the stuff that's not working right in a short week.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to run my mini sprint on Friday if I can even figure out what's wrong with it.
Nice.
And then Saturday run Bear Ridge again, and then Sunday leave for the airport to get the Dominican for 12 days.
Yeah, okay. We got you if you like. Yeah.
Everyone's always like, how do you find time, dude? I don't know. I just do.
You just create it.
I do find myself sleeping less now, though.
Yes. Well, that's part of creating it, unfortunately.
We got home last night early, like 9:30. Well, let me tell. Holy crap! I'm sure everyone in the area can attest to this. So we were driving back from Bradford. It started pouring. Of course, then I forgot to take the transponder off the car to give it back to April in the tower. So I was like, oh crap! So me and Josh get out, and it's raining like crazy. He's trying to get up under the car and get it out. He gets it out and bring it to him. Like, I didn't want to keep this. The whole way home was between 50 and 45 miles per hour because it was raining so hard, and you could easily hydroplane.
Yes.
I'd never seen so much water on the road. Like, you know, I've been downtown Newport, get one of these storms.
Yeah, it's different, though.
No. I'm talking interstate, and I'm talking all the way from Bradford, Vermont to Lebanon. It rained that hard.
Wow.
4 ways on a lot of time. Like, just crazy. Lightning like crazy.
Lightning, yeah. Yeah, when we left Manchester coming up the interstate, I could see you could see the whole sky like nonstop lighting up, and then when I hit about just north of Concord, the rain, and then by the time I hit Hillsborough, it was really raining.
Yeah,
we probably came in around the same time. So
yeah, it was crazy. Like, could see heat lightning down here, and then up there the wicked, just nasty thunderstorm lightning. Like,
yeah, that's what I saw on top of the mountain. Yeah.
It was cool, but not driving in it. That was one of the worst. Like, that was like, whew. But no, it's fun. Like, and they did their best up there to try to get the race in. Like, I get it. If you canceled, they wouldn't have rained at all.
Exactly.
That's just how it always works.
Yes.
And then the week before, he apologized, like, the track was real rough. He's like, but I get it. You only have so many days to get this in, make this work. And last week he got it in. The track was just wet. He didn't have any real weather issues. Just
Right.
it had rained so much during the morning and the day before, whatever,
That week was pretty. Yeah.
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 This time the track was actually pretty perfect. It wasn't super dusty, but it was very dry slick. It wasn't rough at all.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
so-
you could have really wheeled the car around.
You could. And I watched the 600 feature, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like kind of pouting. I'm just so sad. I'm like, I should be out there.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to be good at that thing. And there's only 12 cars. I could have
Right.
done well.
Nice.
Sometimes we got like 20 of them, and that's a little bit more.
Yeah,
of a
well, yeah,
challenge.
it's a lot more traffic.
But yeah, it's kind of how racing works. Let's talk about this. Our cruise,
Okay.
winter cruise,
Winter cruise, yes.
starts now.
Okay.
You have until September 10th. Every week you get an entry.
Yep.
And so I was like, what can we do? I haven't even talked to you about this, but I thought of today.
I'm always along for the ride. So.
That's very true. But at church, I almost came back to you to tell you, but I'm like, I don't need to tell you. I just tell you on the show because you'll go along with anything I say anyway. So
Yeah.
you're just easy going like that. So this is what you're going to do to get an entry. You can enter obviously every week, every show. So 2 entries a week.
Okay.
It's like 15 weeks or something like that. So there's a bunch of entries. I'm going to give you a Bible verse. You need to tell me what verse it is,
I like that. I like that.
because then they have to go look for it. So I'm just going to give you the verse. You need to tell us the chapter, like the book,
Right.
chapter,
Yeah.
verse.
Yep.
So simple, huh?
That's pretty easy.
And then we'll pop up things. We'll think more about things that you might get bonus things involved with
Along the way, yeah.
this. And then we'll come up with like a drawing and how we're going to do that. Now that's really important. The big thing is getting you entered now, and then figuring out as we go.
Right.
So here's the great thing about a cruise. If you're like, well, yeah, if I win a cruise, but then I don't have a passport and blah, 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 well, you don't have to worry about that because you don't need a passport to go on a cruise.
Right.
You just need a birth certificate.
Yes.
You technically don't need a real ID to fly, even though they say you do. It's slower,
Right.
so you should get a real ID. But passport is easy. But
Passport's probably the best thing that
It is.
everyone should have nowadays.
it's just you should just have one.
Yeah.
It's good for 10 years.
Yes.
It's just then you're good.
Yeah. Go to Canada, all the stuff. I mean, if you want to go
Nobody
to
wants to
Canada.
go to Canada.
Wow.
Go to Mexico.
Yeah, same thing.
I'd rather go to Mexico than Canada. No offense to the Canadians. I tell you what, when I wrecked my race car in Canada, you know who helped me put it together? Wasn't Americans.
Canadians?
Canadians.
Yeah. I have a special place for Canada because of the hunting and fishing up there.
Yeah.
That's my
I just,
best in the world, probably.
well, it's no different than American liberals. Just
So the people, I agree
Yeah.
with the people, yes.
Some of them are just really whacked.
And it's the same thing up there. If you're going to hang out in the cities, that's where you're going to run into them.
Yeah. Montreal, probably.
Yeah.
It's funny, though. The one thing about Canada I find really interesting is most countries don't really care, like, if you speak the language or not. I don't like going to a country and then not being able to speak the language.
Right.
I feel like a burden. Granted, I go every month to the Dominican, but I'm helping them so they don't.
But they're not going to complain, right?
I get more grace from them, but
Right.
But Canadians, dude, French Canadians, okay? Any other Providence, it doesn't matter. They speak English anyways, and even the French Canadians don't like the Canadians. Like, it's literally like their own thing.
Right.
But when you go there and you don't speak French, like at restaurants and stuff, they get irritated with you.
Right.
They're like, "What is wrong with you?" A lot, but I don't speak French. I'm sorry.
Right.
If I could speak anything, it'd be Spanish,
Yes.
and I'm still really, really working on that.
Right.
But that's the thing. That's why I can never bash on Canadians fully, because these guys, luckily, is very lucky. His name's Jake. I'm still friends with him on Facebook. He was there that night. He spoke English too, and these guys on last name was Goslin. I can't remember his first name now, but those guys, Dale Goslin, which is funny because his last name's the same as my buddy Tony's, but
Right.
no relation, or who knows, maybe they're related. He is French Canadian, so. I wrecked my car, and I'm telling you, all those guys, there's probably 10 of them. I just stood out of the way because I couldn't understand what they were saying anyways, and then they put my car back together. So I have
That's
a
amazing.
massive amount of respect and love for especially those Canadians. So
Yeah, people are people.
people are people.
Yeah, good and bad.
I despise their government, just like ours
yeah,
and
yeah.
other countries, but people are people.
The same people that own their government own our government.
Yes.
Ultimately.
Israel. Oh, here comes a complaint.
How dare you talk?
I can show you where you can put your complaint. Trash can over there in the corner. So, all right. So this week's verse. So just email it godfamilycountrypodcast@gmail.com, or it's even easier just to message it on Facebook.
Okay.
For God so loved the earth that he gave his only begotten Son, whosoever should believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Give me the chapter, like the book.
Yep.
So whatever the book is, there's 66 of them,
There is.
and then chapter verse.
Okay.
And that's the easiest one. Most people shouldn't even have to look that one up. It will get harder, I promise you.
Okay.
So, and I'm not giving hints, and we're not. You can message you be like, "What was?" Nope. You have to go back and listen. Which, if you watch on listen on WNTK, and you're like, "Well, I can't go back and listen," you just have to go follow us on Facebook
There you go.
or YouTube,
Yep.
and there you go. You can watch it and listen and whatever million times. There you go. So you can win a cruise. So this is a cruise for two. This is like everything's paid for. So flights paid for, cruise paid for. It'll be a 7 or 8 day, something like that, Caribbean cruise, and you'll have fun.
Yeah. Have a good time.
It'll probably be on Carnival, because Carnival's one of those ships that, like, it's a great starter cruise ship. Andrew's like, we should just, like, send them on Margaritaville. Those cruises are cheap. I'm like, what? You're not paying for this, first of all, unless you volunteer to pay for it. But
Right.
we're not sending them on Margaritaville.
Right.
Dude, my wallet got stolen on Margaritaville, and so did hers.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's not send them there.
And I've been on, like, 25 cruises or something. I don't know. I've been on a lot of cruises. at
Yeah,
this
it's a
point,
lot. Wow.
and this never been an issue. But it just wasn't. It was okay, but we're not sending our listeners
Right.
on something like that.
Yeah. Carnival's good.
Carnival's good. It is
Solid.
It is.
Good reputation. Yeah.
Royal Caribbean is probably my favorite, but Carnival's been really good to us,
Nice.
and I think you'll have a good time and get an idea of it. And yeah, so and we also can we can pick, like we can when you win, we can determine like when's a good time. Like we're not just gonna say you're leaving on this day for this cruise. Like
Right.
we'll work a little bit with you there.
We'll coordinate with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So this is going to be like a close to $5,000 value. So
Yeah. It's a great prize.
this is a great prize.
Yeah. Yeah.
And rather than giving away cash, which I know everyone loves cash, but this is like memories being made. And a lot of people out there that listen, like, yeah, if you gave them $5,000 cash, they would do something with it. Usually pay bills or something. This is an opportunity to go do something that you may not do on your own.
Yeah. That $5,000 with this. Yeah. This will create memory. Yeah. I agree with you.
Yes.
Like that's what's important in life, anyways. At the end of the day.
It's about memories and all the fun things you do. And so September 10th is our 100th show, and this is why we're doing this.
Yes.
It's going to be from now until September 10th to enter and win a Caribbean cruise.
It's wild. Coming up on 100 shows already.
Isn't it really crazy, dude?
It is wild to me.
And we're still here.
Yes.
We haven't been canceled.
No, not yet. And I don't. Yeah, thank God.
It's hard to cancel people that just don't care.
that too.
It's been a week of yeah, it's been a week. So listen, this whole Pride Month thing, it really irritates me. So I think we mentioned this last show. What do you have to be proud of? Of what? Because you're in a relationship with another person of the opposite sex?
Oh, the same sex.
Or the same sex? Sorry, opposite sex.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Never mind. We don't celebrate that in America. That's the last thing.
Yeah.
White heterosexual male, you're the most hated on earth.
Sure.
What? Who cares?
Right. Do you?
Do you know why more people and more people and more people are against all this pride crap? Is because you try to shove it down our throats.
No, I mean that 100%, because none of us really care about your relationship or your sexual things.
No.
It doesn't bother us at all. It's the fact that you want us to celebrate it with you.
Yeah, and I'm not going to.
Right.
And so you'd be like, yeah, but you're trying to shove that God stuff down our throats. No, see, there's a difference. We're not having parades and all this crap all the time. We don't have a whole month dedicated to it.
Right.
We don't do that.
No, absolutely. I mean, that's what our country was founded on. So,
Yeah, and millions of our tax dollars go to these things,
yes.
which, once again, is a bunch of crap.
Right.
So, I got it. So somebody had posted something on Facebook, and this person, I won't say his name, but he's funny. He's so funny, and he don't care. You think I don't care? He don't care to a point way a little.
There's different levels to
I
it.
don't care, but I still have like
Empathy
feeling,
for people.
empathy, perfect.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that, and that makes it even more funny at times. So he posted something, and it was about the whole pride thing, and then someone made a comment about like I should have screenshotted it, but it was something basically about, you know, you can have a different opinion and doesn't make you right, wrong, or like whatever.
Yeah.
So I commented something like, you know, about that too. So it's funny because I hear that all the time with God, like, but you're, from what this person is saying, is like, well, you can have a different opinion, it's okay. Well, that's funny because whenever I've mentioned my opinion, it doesn't seem to be okay with anybody.
Right.
So then something came out, but anyways, I said that maybe because it's an abomination, and then this woman attacks me. She's like, oh, it's funny coming from you. And then I really wanted to comment, but I was like, I don't want to, dude, just let it go. Just let it go. And I didn't comment. I should have. I want to be like, how about you back that statement up with actual facts, which you can't do.
Right.
Except feelings and thoughts and rumors and whatever. You could say whatever you wanted, but you can't back any of that up with thoughts. I thought about saying, well, yeah, you only know what the things I've done for other people, but no, once again, not gonna stoop to that level, right?
Well, that's yeah. When usually the people making those comments don't ever look in the mirror.
Right, I should say that. I'm gonna buy you a mirror, lady.
Like, come on. Like, you're telling me your life is so perfect, you've made all the right choices. Yeah. I call bullcrap.
Yeah. So, you know what the funny thing is, though? When I said abomination, I'm like, those aren't my words. Those are God's words. This is in the Bible, in Leviticus.
Right.
He's an abomination.
I mean,
He said it, not me.
right.
And I'm not going to apologize for it either. I made that mistake before. I used to be like, I'm sorry, but this is how I feel. No. And then Melissa sent. How do you say her name? The girl we like. I give a clip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put me on the spot like that because my brain don't work like that.
It is. It's an old name.
Yes,
And
very
she's
old.
like Australian or New Zealand, so it's different. Millicent.
Yes.
Millicent, that's it. So she said, don't ever apologize for God's word.
Yes.
Who are you to apologize on behalf of God? And I was like, whoa.
I mean, that's true.
That's
like, what
true.
Are you? Right.
And I'm like, talking about pride. I'm like, oh, that's right. So I won't apologize.
You shouldn't ever.
I won't.
Okay. I mean, you should, but not
Well, I'll
in that
apologize
context.
when I'm wrong.
Right.
Personally.
Right.
But if I told my wife this time all the time, I was like, listen, I don't care. I will go all the way, and I'll never stop. Like if it's something about God, and then people are offended by that, I won't stop.
Well, yeah. You shouldn't have ever apologized for
No.
repeating God's wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will apologize if I do something stupid that is me,
Yep.
not God's word.
Right.
So I just have to find it in 10 seconds here. Yeah, because I have a lot of them. Let's do.
When someone says I was born this way, I tell them I got good news for you. You can be born again. That is the power of the gospel. We are all born rebellious, but Jesus paid the ultimate price to make you new and to set you free. So be born again. Too many Christians want to act like there are some sins Jesus paid for, but not others. That Jesus can set the drunkard free, but he can't set the homosexual free. You are spilling the blood of Jesus on the floor. You are telling me that Jesus only nailed some sins, that Jesus' power on that cross was limited. I'm here to tell somebody that Jesus paid the ultimate price, and when he said it is finished, he was saying sin, all of it, has been crucified to the cross. Death, where is your sting? He wants to see you do marriage His way, because that's how you will have fulfillment in marriage. God loves you. Paul, he says the homosexual will not inherit the kingdom in 1 Corinthians 6. The very next verse, he goes on to say, and such were some of you. But then you are washed, justified, sanctified by Jesus Christ. You used to be homosexual until you encountered the grace of God. You used to be a drunkard until you encountered the grace of God. We were all on our way to hell, every single one of us. But then we were washed, sanctified, justified by the blood of Jesus Christ. That's the power of the gospel.
Amen.
This is so powerful, dude.
Yeah.
She is so good. Crazy.
Yeah.
This woman's like 4'10" or something. I don't know. She's short. She's
Yeah.
small. She's this
Yeah.
little white girl from, I think it's New Zealand.
Yes.
She married an Egyptian who was a Muslim, and he's good too.
Yeah, I've heard him. I've seen his stuff.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all have histories, but we've all been, I believe, been blood bought and washed.
Yes.
So no matter what your past is, and you know how people, like, my good friend Alex was gay for a bunch of years.
Yep.
And I just remember having this, because I had no clue. He's like, dude, I was in all kinds of stuff. I was like Hindu at one point. He's like, yeah, I went through all this stuff. And because of his wife, who's now has 3 kids and 1 on the way, so it'll be 4 kids. Because of her, planting seed, just being there,
Right.
like, God made all this happen. And so you can't tell me, like, oh, it's a lifestyle, you're born this way. No, you're not. No, you weren't. I look at my friend Alex and I'm like, dude, you don't even understand the living testimony you are.
Right. Right.
A confused got a young man that went down a road, and now look at him.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. There's people. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good way to do this. So people they talk about judging people, but when that happens, I always think of the story of the woman at the well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God is not telling you to judge other people. So when someone makes a comment to you, like, who are you to say, or that's judging you,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's unbiblical. Now, judging people's sin, that's a whole nother thing.
Correct. That's the thing I always say is, well, Jesus loved sinners. You're right, he did. And he called out their sin.
Yes.
They forget this, and this is like a context where people change it. They're like, here's this little verse right here.
Yes.
But then we're going to forget the whole rest of what's actually happening in the chapter.
Right.
Or in the whole book. And they're like, well, Jesus loved sinners, and he sat with them.
Yeah,
did.
he ate with them. He slept
But
with
you know
them.
what? You know what he didn't do?
Didn't celebrate them.
He didn't celebrate it. He didn't pull out a pride flag and be like, that's right. I love what you're doing here.
Right, right,
Oh, I bet your son really is a girl. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say any of those things.
right.
He cast their demons out. He told them what they were doing was wrong, and they need to change their ways.
Exactly.
He didn't condemn the woman at the well.
No,
He set her free.
he did. And anyone who had sin could cast the first, or was free of sin.
Yes.
And no one but he could have thrown all the stones he wanted.
Yes. Because he was sinless.
Right. But again, yeah, that's where people get that confused, and it's a silly. We're silly people,
We are.
really. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. So this Friday, I'm in Monadnock Park in Claremont. 2 to 5, it's called Kingdom of the Counties.
yeah,
So kingdomofcounties.com if you want to check it out. They're doing preaching and music. They're visiting every county.
yeah,
Like
see that
all
kind
summer
of
long or something
yeah,
like that.
10 of them.
So that's pretty sweet.
Yes,
You were saying that some people on Facebook,
and they're the people I usually would expect.
Yeah.
Honestly,
run their mouths. They got nothing better to do.
right?
You ever notice, like Pastor Sam said this in church. He said, I didn't know this, but he's like, I had a meeting one time with a person in town, like this high up person in town, and like you own too much land that you're hurting our town. He says, it's always funny because no one has a problem when another bar is coming into town or nothing else.
Right.
But if a church comes into town,
How dare you?
how dare you?
Yeah,
How dare you do that? How dare you have anything to do with anything? No one has any issue with anything until it's the Church of Jesus Christ that comes in.
right. Well,
Then
because
it's an issue.
well, it rubs their inner demons wrong.
Yes.
There's a guy on here. So one of the guys on the post about this thing, he's like, how is there freedom in this? Like, where's the freedom?
It's the only, I'll say religion, even though it's to me and you, it's not religion, but it's the only religion that actually has freedom.
Right.
Every other religion ties you down somehow.
Yeah. Well, giving your life to Jesus is the ultimate freedom, if you ask
It
me.
sets you free.
Yes. Because otherwise you're living in your chains in your own hell always.
And he literally sets you free, and he says he gives you the right to choose.
Right.
None of these religions do this.
Right. Yeah, you have to walk the perfect line.
Yes.
They basically expect you to be Jesus.
Correct.
And
And you're done at the end.
Right.
Because you can't
because
do it.
no one can do it.
It's impossible.
Right.
It's like, it just blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so constricting. I can't be this. I can't do that.
How dare you ever have a bad thought or...
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But if you knew anything, no, you could. He'll accept you of all of this.
I mean, that was the whole point of the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like,
He takes all your garbage before you washed,
he's the ultimate lamb.
and then you change it all.
Right.
I just, on the back of my race car, I put follow Jesus
I know,
on
I
it.
said that was you sent me the picture. I was like, I love
And I
that.
said, I sent this to Pastor Sam. I said, hey, I said, it's a little sneaky, but I put this out to God. I said, listen, you get me a top 3. That's like the one thing I'll be doing is I just want to let you know, like, glory to God.
Right.
Everything I have right now, where I am in my life right now is all because of God.
Yes.
And if you give your life to God, He'll do the same for you. Like, and I told him, I was like, you just got to get me on the podium.
Right.
I want to win to do the Kyle Busch bow,
Right.
but I want to get on the podium because I just want to give glory to God. Because that is everything in my life.
I think if you got a race car for your birthday,
Yeah.
you'd be right there.
Although, I got to say, my wife, Sherry, knows I want a better car.
Yes.
And now she's getting involved with it.
Good.
So I sent her this car that was like a lot of money. And she's like, I think by Loudon race, which is the 22nd of August, that you probably could have that, or you'll have that or whatever. And I'm like, huh, what is happening here? I mean, she's bought me a race car before, but
Yes.
because I bought like a real crappy one, but this one's a really
Nice
it's
race.
a really nice car. Yeah, I want to put Jesus Saves on the front of the car still too.
That would be cool.
That was just me throwing that stuff together, trying to get like. That's why Caden Barry was such a huge thing
Yes.
because of what he's doing.
He-
He doesn't understand the impact and how amazing and huge the things he's doing
Yes.
because he's putting God first.
He doesn't care because he's putting God's first.
Yes, and he just loves racing. He's doing what he loves, and God's
Right.
given him the opportunity to do it.
Yes.
But he's doing it the right way.
Yes.
He's putting God first in it all.
Yeah, and that's the...
Yeah. It's amazing, dude. It just.
Yeah.
So my niece got baptized today. So apparently they're supposed to get baptized in the tank at the church.
Yeah.
But apparently there was miscommunication and George didn't fill it up because Pastor Sam didn't tell him whatever. So Pastor Sam has a hot tub and we went up there and Miss Crystal's like, hey, would you mind me and Paul would move the grill off the porch from because Pastor Sam broke some ribs not too long ago.
Yeah.
One of those icy days.
Yeah, I saw
You've
the...
seen
I
the video.
Yeah.
Oh, painful, man.
Yes.
So I get up there to do it, and then Pastor Sam pushes a button, and I get drowned because the water level's too low, so the jets come out.
Yeah.
Dude, I got soaked. And I didn't get mad, though. And I'm like, you know what? I can't get mad. It's my pastor. Like, anyone else, I would have been really mad, probably, but I couldn't get mad. And then I won't say on the show, but I told you earlier, it's like, then Pastor Sam said something to a me
Yeah,
that I
very
said to you,
powerful.
and I was like, wow, maybe it was my reaction. And God's like, you know what? I think you're ready.
I can personally say I've seen you calm down some.
Yeah.
For real.
Look at last week.
Yeah, last week was a week, and you're just going
So
to
fast,
work on
Sam.
my race car.
That's what I did most of the week.
Yeah,
I
I
was
saw
like,
it.
I'll work on my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, this Friday, 2 to 5. Check it out.
Yeah, go
I guess
Manhattan Park.
they have a crane they put
Yeah,
up, and it's
it's
got a
gonna-
big sign on it that says Jesus on it.
Yeah,
And then there's just like street preaching and music stuff. So, pretty cool.
yeah, it'd be cool to see our church there.
It would. It would be really cool.
Yeah,
A lot of church.
I think it's a good shot at getting 1,000.
Yeah, that's Pastor Sam's goal. He's right now on the road to 1,000.
Yeah,
And then someone's going to build him a 1,500 seater church
someone sure
in
is.
the next 5 years.
Yeah,
It's going to be pretty sweet.
it is. It's gonna be beautiful.
I was always thinking, like, where could that go?
That was my thought in church today, actually, because you need you got to be able to fit 500 cars anyways,
Yeah,
right? So-
45,000 square feet.
Okay.
That's what ChatGPT says one of those
Okay.
1,500-seater churches to be.
Okay. So that's what 150 football fields ish. So you're talking probably over what 100 acres. No.
No, I mean 4,500 square feet would be what 45 by. Hang on, I gotta look it up.
You gotta look it up. Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to because
I'm just trying to think. Parking lot, building. The building has to be 4,500 square feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yikes! Oh, yikes again! Hang on.
I got some yikes. Okay. Yeah, I just thinking the parking lot alone. It's got to be like a Walmart-sized parking lot,
Yeah.
and the building's got to be. I forgot what Runnings was the other day when I looked
All
it
right.
up.
It'd have to be 150 by 300, or 200 by 225, or 212 by 212 would be perfectly square.
Okay.
So that's that's big.
Yeah. I was thinking the whole property overall
Yeah, so it basically sits on an acre. One full acre is just
of the building.
just the buildings.
Right. That's
And then you need parking and stuff.
yeah, all that stuff.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, we sure would, and yeah.
It's happening. Yes. I have two funny stories today.
Two. Okay.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Actually, you know what? Let me talk about this first, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. And then for two shows now, I've been telling my sister-in-law I was going to say talk about this,
Okay.
and I have neglected to. So I just figured I should probably do this before I'm probably not going to talk about it the way she would want me to talk about it, but
Okay.
yeah. So New London daycare at the hospital. You see the guy got arrested for assault on one of the children, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard stories of it.
Well, I've heard a bunch of rumors, but according to the arrest record thingy, basically charged him with like simple assault. Kid had bruises on him or bruise or whatever. So all I'm gonna say, well, my niece was going to daycare there,
Right.
Not anymore. Scary, close to home.
Yeah.
Like these are the things that always worry me about sending your kids anywhere, because
Yeah.
you never know. But she would probably talk differently about this, but I won't, because I've been in these situations before, and I don't know if this person's guilty.
That's fair.
So what I'm going to say about this is just always know where your kids are at all times,
Yeah.
no matter how old they are, and only send them to people you trust
Right.
fully, 100%.
Yeah, trust.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
So this could come out to be nothing, and this person really is just an innocent person that just a thing
Right.
happened. Like my kids get bruises on them because they're outside playing and stuff.
Right.
Or it could be not. Maybe there's something there. But I'm not going to be the judge of that. I've been on the other side of this whole deal
Right.
and still deal with it today.
Right. Yeah, every
Which-
time. Yeah.
Have at it. Good luck. But so I will say that though. Like you should always make sure your kids are in a place that you trust, with people you trust, like fully trust.
Yes.
And honestly, don't be as trusting as most people are.
Right.
A lot of people, it's like they just like, oh yeah, so and so, and I'm like, do you even know so and so?
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah, my kids haven't stayed anywhere. Like they've never been to a babysitter they didn't know
yeah,
ever. It just never happened. And I can, out of all of them, I can less than a handful of times have they ever stayed at anyone else's house. Like, that's just, and a lot of that's them too.
yeah. It's
They,
also just,
they just like being in the comfort of their home, and
I mean, it's when you let your guard down, is when
Yeah.
things can happen. So
when those nanny bears came out with the cameras
Yes.
in them, did a lot of like, whoa.
there was a story not long ago. This woman during surgery hid one in her hair, and apparently some stuff was happening, and like it become a big thing.
Yeah, they're just
You should never think anywhere you're safe with it. Like you should think there's a camera everywhere.
nowadays. I do.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like I lost a really great buck a few years ago because I didn't cross the line. I shot it on the legal side. It ran on the posted side, but I did the right thing because I didn't want to become Facebook famous and called the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, no." It's like Most people would have just went and got it.
You shot it?
Yes.
He wouldn't let you have it?
He wouldn't let me have it.
Just call a game warden.
I
Yes,
did.
let you have it.
No, they can't. They
How?
You can literally, if I shoot a deer, say on that land, and it runs on yours,
Yeah.
you can prohibit me from getting that deer.
So he just sits there and rots?
Yes, and his response was the coyotes need to eat too. Yeah, yeah. But
What
to your point, there's so many cameras out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people have cameras around there, so I just didn't. So
What a nice person.
yeah, he was. Yeah, I won't go into details because I won't back. But yeah, it is what it is.
Jeez.
I did put the deer out of its misery, though. Did the right thing.
Yeah.
Didn't let it suffer, because it was that close. I could see the whole thing. But anyways,
Jeez. Well, let's get wound up some more. I've had this for a few days. Well, a few weeks by now. So this will really get your skin boiling. So this judge, Nicholas Rowland, gives 3 teenage boys zero jail time for gang raping 2 girls. The judge, Nicholas Rowland, justified letting them walk free by saying that he wanted to avoid criminalizing these children unnecessarily. The boys filmed the attacks on their phones while laughing and cheering on each other. I promise you, if that was my kid, you would meet Jesus today.
yeah, I've seen this so many times. I have, especially and I don't even want to go down the race road, but I will say I've seen this so many times with these rich white kids do this crazy stuff because they're so entitled in their lives, and the judge always says the same thing. I don't want to ruin their lives at this. Well, they just ruined somebody else's life.
No, this is where the judge and those kids should be hung.
I mean, yeah.
That judge should be thrown off the bench.
Yeah, because what about the victim?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They've ruined somebody else's lives, but you don't want to ruin
They
their
filmed
lives.
it and they're laughing and having a good old time.
Right.
Oh, I tell you what. Just
And-
put them in jail one day
Yes.
and get the word around.
Oh,
Share
yeah.
the video around the jail.
And then send
And then
them
shut off all the cameras and open all the doors.
and let them in.
And I bet they don't walk out of the jail.
Right.
Because the thing that really gets me is sometimes there's more humanity in jail than
Yes.
there is out here.
Yeah, I've been there, and I'm telling you, most of the people, they have a code of ethics, and they live and
Isn't
die.
that interesting?
Yes. I'm not saying there are some really bad people in there,
Yes.
but for the majority, they're like, yeah, they're pretty.
You can take murderers
Yeah.
and they're like, wait, you did what? You
Yeah.
raped that little girl?
Yeah.
You're dead.
Right.
There was a guy in California that in one day, killed 3 child rapists.
Yes. There's people that
There's
go.
been a couple of them.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a thing for real.
I'd be like, no, you're not ever getting out of prison, but I say give him a TV and a friggin' sleep number bed.
Yeah, there was a guy in prison that was just taking out
Yeah.
pedophiles one after another, after
Yeah.
another, after another.
We all have a role to play in God's kingdom.
I think that's. I think he almost said something like that in court. I forget what he said exactly. He goes, "I'm just letting them meet their maker a little sooner."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. His bunkie was bragging to him about the little girl that he raped, and he told him to stop.
Yeah.
And then he ended up strangling him in the middle of the night. And then he told the judge, he goes, "Well, he was so proud of it that I figured he should go meet his maker a little sooner."
Yeah. Yeah. But isn't it messed up and sad and how flipped upside down the world is when there tends to be more morals and ethics like that?
Yeah.
Like you can't say, well, it's morally wrong, kill it. Yeah, well, yeah.
I think if they're going to pass crazy laws, I think if anyone rapes your child, you have the right to serve your type of justice.
Did you see the sheriff? No, the guy that's running for sheriff that killed the guy that kidnapped his daughter, and like the guy had like 46 charges against him, things he'd done to this teenage daughter, and he'd found him and then ended up killing him to protect his daughter.
Yeah.
They let him go.
Good.
And he's running for sheriff.
Good.
Good. I hope he wins.
That's what I'm saying. Good.
There is some justice that's not just that happens in this
Right.
country where that like something like that. Yeah, good.
Right. I'm with you. 100%. Like I said, if someone hurts your child, you should be the punisher.
Yeah.
If you have that in you. I have that in me.
I can't. Well, let's clarify. I can't say anything that we're saying right now is biblical, but that's how I feel.
Yeah. I
mean, Jesus would say, "Turn the other cheek," but I'd be like, "But Lord, turn the other cheek so I can punch him." I just can't believe, like, first of all, the teenage words to start with, but the judge.
yeah. There's a problem with judges in our country, anyways.
You think?
Like, man.
I don't know how this judge would feel safe walking around in town. Because I would think there's people in that town that aren't even related to that girl, or those two girls, that would be like, you better not walk across the road at any point.
Right.
If it's, slightly dark out or anything, because we might not see you.
Oops.
Oh, sorry about that. I was distracted. Thought I saw a judge that let 3 rapists go.
Right.
But did you see there was another one in Seattle or West Coast? Seems like a lot of these over there. Black dude stabs a white guy and gets away with it because the white guy allegedly called him the N-word. Wait.
What?
Yes, straight up, real story. No, straight up. Because the white guy said the N-word apparently.
Okay.
He stabbed him, but I'm pretty sure he stabbed him before he even said that. Right?
Yeah, even if he didn't.
It doesn't matter what you say. You have a right to say anything you want in this country unless it's threatened.
I mean, you deserve the black eye out of it.
Sure.
Okay, I can do it.
But I'm pretty sure he said it after the dude stabbed him.
Right. So.
And he walked.
Yeah, that's insane.
Once again, another judge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
At what point? And then I'll tell this story. I don't care. So I had to go to court on Thursday. Collection thing.
Okay.
So I filed I'm no lawyer, but I'll try anything. I've won 3 different cases.
Okay.
And I'm not a lawyer.
Right.
It's called common sense
and
just knowing a little bit of law.
Right.
I've beat lawyers and I've beat just regular people. It's always been the same thing, either collection or a rent thing, where there was a dispute with a landlord. It wasn't I wasn't paying rent. It was they told me I had to leave, and there was a whole deal that went wrong because I pay my bills. But so I went through a bad divorce, right? I got left with a lot of debt.
Yes.
That wasn't mine, but I got left with anyways.
That's how it happens.
So I've been, 6 of these cases have come up, and I've just gone to court, and then I just pay them, right? That's what you got to do. At the end of the day, it's my dad. I got to pay it. So I pay him. Well, now this last one's came up. Dude, it's been 5 years since the judgment was made. The judgment was made during COVID, and I was never, ever noticed at all. I only lost the judgment because I didn't show up. And I looked right at the judge, and I said, Your Honor, you know why I know for a fact I wasn't served? Because if I was served, I would stand in front of you that day, because I'm scared that if I don't, you'll hold me in contempt of court, and then the cop will come and arrest me and make me show up to court. And I was like, that's not going to happen. I can promise you that right now. I said, I've stood in front of you before, and we've done the same thing, because sometimes you just go in a little room and you just sign and you're done. Well, sometimes I'm like, no, you know what? I don't like this. I'm going to the judge. Which, one of the ones I did, I'm like, I'll pay $50 a month.
Right.
So, but all of them are done for a couple of years now. Well, then this one just shows up, and I'm like, these people are like making this crap up at this point. So I'm like, I'm not paying this. I'm not. So basically, he said when I went there, I need to file a motion to vacate, which I'm pretty sure, which I'll win it, because he even saw on the computer. He's like, well, in 2022, it shows they sent the notice out, but he's like, wait, it does still say pending. Bingo! Case 1 right there. They never noticed me legally, right?
Right.
So when I win it, which I will, the next great thing is statute of limitations on credit card debt is 3 years. And when it's vacated, that means it never existed.
Right.
Which then puts me at 8 years, way past statute of limitations. So I'm going to win this case.
Yeah, it's nice.
But I say all this to say the judge, what's his name? Swaggart?
Okay.
Swaggart, I think it is. I like this guy a lot. So I don't know what God was going on, because I was the last person. There was all these people, and then it was me. And I'm like, man, it's an hour past when I was supposed to be here, right? And I thought I was going to be there alone, because I filed a motion, all this stuff. They said you can't file a motion to dismiss the judgment like that, because I don't have the authority to do it. I have to vacate. And so he told me this stuff, whatever.
Right.
So I'm watching this, and I say it to say, dude, I wouldn't want to be a judge. Especially these piece of crap judges that are letting kids go like this. But
Right.
no, this judge is really, he's extremely fair. And when you're sitting there watching, you can tell that he's legit not choosing sides.
Right.
Like he's impartial. You can see it because one of the lawyers would try to say something and he just didn't buy onto it. He's like, listen, just like he's hearing out the whole story. But I'm like, dude, you're a therapist, and then you have like immense amount of judgment powers, right?
Yes.
And I was gonna tell him, but I always get nervous in court. I don't know. There's something just about that guy somehow could sentence you to jail if you did something stupid, right?
Yeah.
Or at least it's in your head, anyways. So, what a difficult job, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm listening, and I'm like, this dude is just filling you full of crap. I can tell you right now, because I know people pretty well, and I'm like, this dude easily could have paid this. He just didn't give a crap to do it.
Right.
And the judge has to like pretend that he doesn't really know that this is really what's happening, and he just keeps giving chances on some of these things.
Right.
But so I sit there through all these people, and then I stand up, and he said, just make a motion for this. I'm telling you, this would be the 4th case that I've won without a lawyer, and I've gone against lawyers before.
Right.
One of them was, I said, Your Honor, they broke the law. You have to give 30-day notice. She did give 30-day notice until she came back the next day and amended what she originally gave us, which made it 29 days, which violates the law. And he's like, you're right, and dismissed it. He did say, just so you know, this is temporary because when they refile,
Right.
no problem, Your Honor. That was when I was trying to get in this place.
Right.
And I was like, and I said, listen, I need to December, whatever the date was, 1st or whatever. And so he said, okay. And I just had to pay the rent till then. But it's just like, that's why you shouldn't always, cops aren't always right about everything. I can tell you that right now.
Right.
Lawyers aren't either.
No.
They constantly make mistakes.
Yes.
Constantly.
Yes.
So if you are got some legal trouble going on, really look into it and make sure that things are legit.
Right.
Because cops constantly screw up.
Yes.
And lawyers the same way. And the reason it is the way it is because me and you, just as regular citizens, we don't know our rights as well as we should.
Right.
Because if you knew your rights fully, there's a lot less stuff that would happen because you'd be like, no, this isn't legal. So many things.
And there's people that do know this stuff.
Yes.
That's why, as a landlord, I'm not really. I am, but I'm not. I know these things as well, so I'm very like my manager better file the notice to quit within the 5-day grace period, because I know if you don't,
yes,
like I'm on like.
Oh, there's a guy in there that's on the other side. He's the whatever the other side is. He's the one bringing the case against people that aren't paying their bills. Every single time I've ever gone there, he's always been there.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some tips for you to fix that situation. You wouldn't have that problem anymore.
Right.
But who am I? I'm just some lonely
We can consult.
person that's been in business for 20 years successfully. But hey, I won't say nothing about nothing.
Right.
Yeah, so that was my Thursday. Yeah.
Court on Thursday.
I've had worse Thursdays.
Yeah.
It was just inconvenient, but
Right.
it was what it was. So I'll update you when
Okay. I didn't even know you were in court on Thursday. So
Yeah.
shows you how much I know what's going on.
I was walking in just before you called me.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, I gotta go.
Yeah, right.
There's some stupid collection thing.
Yeah.
And I won't play, like, a lot of people just go in and like, okay, gonna do this. I'm like, nope. Because here's the thing, because the people, I'm telling you, there's a lot I see people there I know.
Yeah.
Like, every time I have that to go, like, I knew 3 people.
Right.
And so you can judge me all you want. Like, I can tell you 3 people that are there. I'm not going to tell you who because it's none of your business.
Right,
but
right.
I know people there that I was like, really? You're here for a collection thing?
Yeah.
And they're not there to collect money. They're there because they owe money.
Yeah, my wife just went through this.
Oh, it's fun, isn't
I
it?
had to pay $100 bail.
Well, they went that far?
Yeah, well, they kept coming to the house saying, hey, just show up. Yeah.
The sheriff?
Well, it's because she skipped the first court date because it was when her mom was passing away. And
All you got to do is file a motion to continue. I
Yeah.
can show you how.
it worked out fine.
That's good.
It was when I found out how much, because they send you in the little room to negotiate, right?
Yes.
And they're like, how much is this? and it was a few $100s. I was like, I'll just pay you now. Like, what are we even doing?
It's funny because you have to show up.
And the $100 bail goes towards it too.
Yes.
So whatever. Like, I was like,
They give you this financial thing. You got to fill it out.
yeah,
Well, he didn't give me one this time, which is good because I'm like, I'm not filling it out.
I'm not
Because I'm
right.
going to look at the judge and say, Your Honor, this ain't about money. This is about principle.
Yeah, right.
It's not about me paying this bill
Right,
because I could pay it. It's about the fact that they didn't follow the law.
right,
And I honestly, at this point, don't even know if it's real.
right,
Because I'm like, I know how many credit cards I had, and I've been here more than the credit cards I've had.
right,
So what's going on here?
right,
You know?
right.
So, yeah, because then if you don't agree, so I just want to give you this. This is not legal advice, but this is my personal advice, and this works. So, if you are in your position where you have to do this, don't get a lawyer in that crap because it's not worth it. Now, if it's an insane amount of money,
Right.
now you're going to want a lawyer because now it's
Yeah.
But if you're talking like these are all small claims, so I
Yeah.
think they're all 5,000 or less.
Loss, yeah.
So when you go into the little room, they'll try to bully you. They'll try to tell you what you're going to do. Well, we need $250 a month. Well, listen, you don't even just say, I want to go before the judge.
Right.
So then you go out before the judge. Now, if you make like $10,000 a month above your bills, the judge is not going to side with you. So you might as well just, but most of the people that are on
Right.
listening to our show
There's, there's a reason they're there. They don't
Yes.
make that money.
We all just getting by, making money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you go to the judge and say, Your Honor, all I can afford is $50 a month. And I'm telling you right now, unless it's a stupid low number because you do make a bunch of money,
Right.
he will side with you because the point is he wants to make sure you can do it
Right.
and not default on it, and he wants to make sure that people get paid too.
Right.
So that's my advice. Don't
It's
let
a
that
win-win.
don't let the lawyer bully you.
Right.
This lady, she pulled me in the room one time. I'm like, you're wasting your time. We're going before the judge because I don't. She's like, well, what's your case? I was like, fine, I'll tell you. It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna give you any advantage. I was like, well, one is I was never noted. Well, that this is past the statute of limitations. And she's like, well, no, the judgment's not, and it was filed before that, which she wouldn't be able to prove it. But that's not the point.
Right.
And so the other thing I'm gonna say is I was never noticed on this case. So, thus, the judgment that was made against me was illegal because it broke my constitutional rights to be noticed,
Right.
to provide for me to show up and to get counsel if I wanted. It did all that, and you as the court disguised it was under COVID. The only reason you did it was because it was under COVID.
Right.
So you got away with it.
Right.
So when I told the judge this, he's looking, sees that thing, he's like, this is what I'm going to tell you to do, is file a motion within the next 7 days. I'm telling you I'm going to win because A, they
Right.
can't prove that I was ever
Sir.
served.
Right.
Because I wasn't. Because what they used to do is they mailed it and then they'd email it, but they never served it. Well, that's not legal.
Right. You're supposed to be right.
Batista's given me paperwork many times.
Yes.
And even if Batista didn't know where I lived, he'd mess me on Facebook. Hey, I got paperwork. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me again? So I'd go and just get the paperwork.
Right.
Now you've legally been noticed.
Right.
Now you have no excuse.
Yeah. Unless I see it's from Batista, I ain't opened that message.
Yeah. Delete. Sorry, Mike. Not doing it. Not today.
He's a good cop, by the way.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah, he's the one that keeps pulling me over on Goshen in the morning. Yeah. I'm always on my way to church, so
That's the only way you're getting away with it.
because I'm in a hurry to see Jesus.
Yes. Keep speeding. He's going to send you right there quickly.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
All right. My two funny stories.
Yeah.
So, this one I don't understand. What is, once again, a justice system going completely awry. So, woman arrested after posing as a Costco sample lady. She was handing out shots of tequila and teeny ketchup cups to celebrate the weekend. And in the picture, you could tell like she's been crying. What'd you arrest her for?
Yeah, what?
Like, talk about fun police. I mean, if she's giving it to like toddlers, but I'm sure she wasn't.
Right.
I mean, she poses a Costco. Dude, I watch Impractical Jokers all the time. They pose as people all the time. It's hilarious.
Yes.
This is also hilarious.
Right.
So what? I mean, come on. What does the world come to? You can't pose as a Costco worker and hand out little things of tequila in ketchup cups.
Yeah, I'm with you. But
Here's the other thing. Do they still do those little samples in stores?
I don't know.
I haven't seen in years. Usually
Yeah.
it was like Sam's Club or like
Right, they have
BJ's.
them. Right.
I don't know. Excuse me. Weird. Because that used to be neat. Remember?
Yeah.
You pass out samples of this, that, or whatever.
I have to see how these people get sentenced because I wonder if it's the same way as the people who stabbed somebody for calling them a bad name.
Yes, I would imagine this woman just gets slapped on the wrist.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
That, or once again, a rogue judge, sentenced her to 3 years.
That's what I mean. Like, what are we doing?
It's possible.
Yeah.
This other one, it starts right here, and I think every story that I've ever shared on the show, seen online, starts the same way. Florida woman or Florida man. This is a woman. Anytime you hear that, and I love Florida. Do not get me wrong. I love Florida, but you all got some weird, messed up people down there.
Yeah.
Florida woman charged after using a squirrel as a weapon in a bar fight.
What?
I got questions.
Me too.
Was it a pet squirrel?
Was it? Yeah.
If it wasn't a pet squirrel, how did you catch the squirrel? And then, in what capacity of the weapon?
Right. My question is, how good a fighter are you that you have time to whip out a squirrel or pull one out of the tree or whatever's going on?
Once again, it starts with Florida woman.
Yeah.
It already starts with Florida woman. I mean, this story with the Costco thing was probably in Florida too, but it wasn't crazy enough to start with Florida woman.
Right.
Charged with using. First of all, find me a law in a book anywhere that says using a squirrel in a bar fight is illegal. I mean, Alabama might have one.
Yeah.
No offense to Alabamians or whatever you call yours, but
Yeah, I can't imagine there's any law that prohibits you from using any wildlife like
as a weapon,
as a weapon.
like. And the other thing is, with all the videos today, does no one have a video of that?
Yeah, that's my thing. It had been someone that.
Come on, I want to see that.
Right.
Dude, that you'd make money off of that video.
Like, yeah, someone had to have a video for the police to press charge because my thing. Where's the squirrel? Like, what? Show me the video. Like, what's going on here?
And where did you find a squirrel?
Right.
Like, that makes me think, was it a pet?
Right.
Where are you going to eat the squirrel later that night? Now we're in Louisiana.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shish kebab.
Maybe she's from Louisiana originally. Duck Dynasty, man, I love squirrels.
Yes.
I've never tried squirrel. I'm very happy to say and fine with never trying squirrel, but yeah, this woman used it. I hope her bail was low, and I hope the judge laughs and says, you know what, like that alone is worth
Yeah.
the laugh, and just you're dismissed. The Costco lady will probably do 20 years, but this woman, who knows?
Yeah.
Or these two will both do 20 years while the judge lets the rapist boys go.
Yeah, that's different.
Yikes. All right, guys. Well, have a good week, and we will talk to you on Thursday.
Later.